So you have a very interesting hat, the Washington what?
The Nationals.
The Nationals, the Washington Nationals. I mean, I gotta say, maybe it's because of Pride Month. It does look a little bit fruity. It has some like flowers and stuff, and it reminds me a little bit of Arizona iced tea, because the Arizona iced tea, some of the caps, so some of the bottles or whatever the things, the cans had a little bit of these like flowery thing to them, depending on the flavor. I like the original taste the best, and also the Arnold Palmer one, which had a little bit of lemonade. They've always cost 99 cents plus tax, right? So it comes out to 107. But I wanted to ask you, because you live in San Francisco, I wanted to ask you if this is real. I got a quote and I saw a video from the co-founder, not from the motherfucking founder. Sorry.
From the G Dog.
From the G Dog on top, motherfucker. Arizona iced tea founder explains why he will never increase the 99-cent price of his tea. He says, "We're successful. We're debt free. We own everything. Why? Why have people who are having a hard time paying their rent have to pay more for their drink? Maybe it's my way to give back." So it kind of reminds me of the whole thing they have at Costco, where they also don't raise the $1.50 combo for the hot dog and the drink. And even though they might lose money on that shit at this point, it brings people to their commerce. With the iced tea, I just think that they probably already make money from it, and it's like, look, man, it's successful because it's cheap. Now, I wanted to ask you, what do you think of the quote? What do you think of Arizona iced tea? Do you like it? Did you used to like it back in the day when we did our things? And number 3, is it true that it still costs 99 cents? Specifically also in San Francisco, which is hard to believe.
No, I mean the can still says 99 cents, but they charge like $3. It's gotten expensive. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why they do that, because the can says 99 cents, but when you go to the gas station or 7-Eleven, they fucking overcharge the shit out of it. So I stopped drinking it, but because of the price, I used to buy it a lot. When we used to live in West Pembroke Pines, West Miramar, that used to be my shit all the time. My fridge used to have the cans, and then you can go to the supermarket and buy the big Arizona tea.
Yeah.
What was it, like 1 gallon?
Yeah, like a gallon. American.
My favorite flavor, I'm with you, Arnold Palmer, and the regular lemon,
The classic.
iced tea. Yeah.
You know what was a classic? You get an Arizona iced tea and a grape mini Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
And the mini Dutch, people know what you do with that. You open
Smoke
it up, and well, yeah, but not just smoke it just like normal. No, you open it up, you gut it, right? You take
Oh,
out.
you do the surgery.
Right,
You do full surgery.
Full surgery. You take out all the tobacco, and then you put inside legal herbs.
You know which one was good? The ginseng with
Oh,
honey.
The ginseng is the one that reminds me of your hat, because that's the one that had these little leaves. Am I right?
It has the what's it called? Fuck, I forgot.
The ginseng
cherry
one,
blossoms.
Yeah, the ginseng one, yeah, cherry blossoms. The ginseng one I liked, but it was a little bit light for me. But it is true that this is back when I was like 20, so maybe at that time I wanted something a little bit stronger. But now that I'm a little older, closing to 40 years old, the ginseng might sound like a better choice. A little bit less sugar. That might be good for my blood pressure, and having probably some ginger, some natural spices, it might help me with my immune system. So I today I might go for the ginseng. Ginseng, sorry.
Have you tried the other flavors?
I think I tried once, like some like orange one or like mango one. But I'll be honest with you, I never really liked all these other flavors. My thing was the classic lemon, and then the Arnold Palmer with the lemon, with the lemonade flavor too mixed.
And iced tea.
I'm down for that. Shit, at one point, no, I'm getting confused. The Arnold Palmer one was lemonade mixed with iced tea. Am I correct?
Right. Yeah.
That's probably maybe my favorite out of all of them.
And had Arnold Palmer, who was a very famous golfer on
Right.
the can. So you couldn't miss it.
Yeah, you couldn't miss it. Okay,
Look,
so
a case of 12 of Arnold Palmer's, $27
in like
of the tall
Amazon,
boys on the actual Arizona webpage.
so
But
what the fuck is this guy talking about?
It's a case of 12. The Arnold Palmer's $26.99.
Like, what if this interviewer would, because this was in an interview recently, what if the interviewer would have asked the guy, like, hey, so, I remember when you had told me the other day that, you sell it for 99 cents still. Like, I spoke to your manager of sales, right? Because I actually went to your site and they sell for like about $1.75, right? Because, right, 27 divided by 12, we're talking about $1.50 or something. So in reality, you guys aren't selling it for. He's like, no. What are you talking about? They're still being sold at 99 cents. Like, no, but I'm telling you, like, look at your own website. He's like, look, man, I sell it to these guys at 99 cents. I don't know what they do with it. This guy doesn't even know his sales structure. Now I'm starting to feel like this guy's a bamboozler. All right, okay, let's do this.
Damn.
Let's do this. Maybe I'm not giving him the credit he deserves. Could you please check? You're saying this is on the Arizona Iced Tea website. Check the cheapest 12 can purchase you can make, like the classic iced tea. Maybe it's because you were choosing Arnold Palmer. That guy has to take a commission. So just choose the classic. And if it's more than $12, this motherfucker's gonna get sued by the SEC.
Okay, so let's see. They have like a lot of variety.
That's a hard word when you're an immigrant. I gotta say, variety.
Variety. They have a lot of various packs. So like they sell, I don't know, 12 cans of like one of each. Those are $26.99. Like the cheapest one I could find, let's see, of 12. No, that doesn't count. So the cheapest one of 12, it's like $24.99.
That's the cheapest.
That's the cheapest I can find it. Now, there's a 6-pack of it's called Santa Fe Variety Pack. And it's like sparkling water. That's a 12-pack for $9.99. So that one's cheaper, but who the fuck wants to drink that?
Yeah, but that's not iced tea.
Right.
All right, anyway, so $24.99 for 12 cans. That comes out at a little bit over $2 a can. So the cans are actually costing actually more than double the amount that the owners said. So what the fuck is happening here?
Damn.
Now,
I'm gonna keep looking.
You know what? Like, I'll be honest with you.
Trust.
I brought this news here thinking that we were gonna praise this guy, and I was gonna talk about how like capitalism is such a great thing because like even this guy that's a millionaire, he wants to sort of provide a great service to his people. This motherfucker's charging double now. And that's double on his website. If you go to 7-Eleven, it's 3 times the price. Because I remember back in the day, you used to get them for 99 cents at the gas station. Now you cannot even get them for 99 cents on their website. So what's happening here? Who's controlling the Arizona iced tea game?
Damn, I got happy for a second because they had like a 21 plus, and I thought it was gonna be a bunch of other stuff. But so 21 plus it's alcohol.
Alcohol. Oh, you were thinking more in the sense of spices.
Or spice drink.
Spice drink
So
too.
yeah.
No, that's what I meant. Like spices in your drink.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And for the people
that's what I thought.
that are confused, spice drinks means marijuana infused beverages. It's just that Chef Maurizo's and one people know who are listening and might be hiring him in the future. By the way, this is my first podcast completely unemployed.
Are we okay? I'm happy for you. You look happier.
Thank you. Do I have a little radiance around me or some shit? Like
You do.
Like an aura?
Now that's coming more into scene, the aura of people, it seems like. So you do have a bigger and better aura.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm starting to get used to the unemployed life. But this means more time for the podcast, more time for the viewers, and also more reason for you guys to fucking leave comments, subscribe, rate us on all of the platforms because I'm depending on this now. At this stage, both me and Chef Maurice are unemployed, and this is pretty much the last step before you see somebody homeless in San Francisco. So, you know, so I don't want to cry, but like help a brother out. You know what I mean? Like, leave a comment, rate us on iTunes, rate us on Spotify, subscribe, share it to your friends. Like, I share it with your boss at work. Hey, boss, look at this
Now you
podcast.
can.
Yeah, right now, like you said, share it on your like public work Slack for everybody in the company. Like, hey guys, look at these guys that I listen to. They're very politically correct and they don't say anything weird at all. Never. So help us out there.
And also leave a comment on the YouTube.
Yeah, that too with topics. You know, critics too. If you want to criticize it, if you want to talk the shit, we're down for that too.
Yeah, we can have one of our listeners come and do the podcast with us. That could be
That's true.
somewhat cool and interesting. And
If you feel like you'll be a good guest and you have interesting things to say, leave a comment expressing your desires, and we'll consider it. We'll do a little pre-screen, a preview to see filtering, you know. But anyway, so Arizona iced tea guy, I'm a little disappointed now. I feel like it's all a scam. $2 for the can is not bad, but it's still not what I want. Could you check how much they are on Amazon?
yes, let's check.
The one on Costco, do you have a Costco membership?
I do, yes.
Okay. Could
I
you
don't pay for
confirm?
it, but
Okay. Could you confirm? You didn't hear that, Costco people listening. Could you confirm that at Costco? What?
no, I found it on Amazon, and you're gonna be surprised. But
Okay.
I want to hear the Costco thing.
Just quick thing. Can you confirm that at Costco you can still get for 150 for 150 the hot dog and the drink
You can.
with unlimited refills?
Yes.
All right,
Still.
we'll get back to that in a bit because that's real American capitalism. All right, so tell me the price that you found on Amazon.
All right, Mr. Arnold Palmer, the drink that we both kind of like the most. 22 ounces, a 24 pack, $21.
Damn. And that's okay. The big ones, right? The big cans.
Yeah, 22 ounces. So
Okay, so how much are they?
kind of like
How much are they?
21, 21.12.
Okay, 21 divided by 24. We're looking at 88 cents per can.
Now he's saying the truth. Now he's like,
And now this is what I call getting a little deal ski. Now, how much is tax in San Francisco?
damn.
35%.
I don't know, like 13.
Okay. All right, so we're looking at 99 cents. Okay, so with the taxes that Gavin Newsom takes, we're looking about $1 per can, which is still a little deal ski. And you know what gets for the single guys out there? You know what gets a girl dripping? Get her to your house on the first day, second day, depending on how she feels comfortable with you or not after watching Jeffrey Dahmer. You got to be careful. You open the fridge, you got 24 cans of Arnold Palmer sitting there.
And you can spike it at home.
Yeah, you could
You have some Rumsky?
Hey, just by the way, because Chef Maurice is not clarifying it, spike it consensually.
Right.
Like, hey,
course.
I got a little Venezuelan rum here. I didn't know. I didn't know if you knew by my accent. I'm Venezuelan. And in this example, it's a Venezuelan guy that speaks like me. Maybe have one Arnold Palmer on its own just so that you can taste the essence of this guy, right? Like, really taste the lemon, taste the tea leaves, right? On the second one, would you like me to spike it? And are you into methamphetamines? I want to watch a movie with you, The Exorcist. All right, so no, I'm just saying, right? Like that puts you at another level. So for the young guys out there, get your fridge filled with Arnold Palmies and get the deal ski with Jeff Bezos. Don't buy directly from the website because these people apparently are stupid and don't know how to sell their own cans.
Do you think that's what he meant? By the way, the founder of Arizona Iced Teas, Don Bultaggio.
Okay.
Do you think he was talking about like the Amazon deal that he has?
I
Like
don't
you
know.
can get a 99 cents for it.
I don't know what the
But,
fuck is the deal he's getting. Could you confirm on Amazon, for example, the 12 or 24 pack of the classic one? Just to compare. I just want to make sure, like if we're not getting lucky for one guy, but if it's actually all over the place, you can just get a better deal on Amazon.
All right,
Because that's a little weird. I mean, I get it though. Amazon already has the delivery sort of business set up, so it's easier for Arnold Palmy to just send the cans to Amazon. Amazon, sells them.
So a 12 pack, it's a little bit bigger. It has 1 more ounce. So it's, instead of 22, like the 24 pack, the 12 pack is 23 ounces.
Okay.
So you get a little bit more. Total cost 11.51.
11.51. Okay, so this is still 96 cents, and we're getting the 23 ounce, which I believe is actually the official size that you would get when you would go to a gas station. I think the 22 is inflation. So
Or supermarket. Maybe you get a Publix for the smaller cans.
yeah, but I think it's a little bit of a scam, right? So I want the bigger one. I want the original one, the OG. Arnie Parmy wouldn't be happy if he heard this. All right, so that's still 96 cents. Okay, so I retract. I might have been talking this shit and maybe I overreacted before because it is true that on the official Arizona Iced Tea website, and we confirmed this with Chef Maurice, who's using only verified tools, was able to confirm 100% that the cans, the cheapest one, are over $2. So that's not good. And we didn't even mention about shipping fees, which probably they have, and Amazon doesn't. So is it the case that the founder is lying? Is it the case that the founder has a deal with Jeff Bezos? Or is it the case that Jeff Bezos bought 1 billion cans 20 years ago and now controls the market? So these are
That
all
could be a possibility.
these are all questions that I have,
Damn.
and that you may have too.
And those are questions that I didn't have before. Now that I have.
Isn't that fucked? Like when you didn't, because like life is like about worrying, right? Like you have worries and shit, and if you now have added things that you need to wonder about, questions, then it's not good. You gotta sort of
Right.
clean the cookies and the caches. So
I found
anyway.
I found that Amazon does like a 2 hour delivery of 1 can of Arizona iced tea for 89 cents.
And if you have Prime, no delivery cost.
The funny thing is that it doesn't have the Prime. So, but if I'm guessing if they give you the 2 hour delivery, it's because you have Prime, right? I don't know how that mindset works, but 89 cents for an raspberry tea, the 23 ounce.
So you could get just one for 89 cents.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe
But in
we're...
2 hours, though.
Now, I do get mad because, you have these stores that say, everybody wants to buy from Amazon. Nobody wants to come to the stores anymore. Well, you fucking idiot. If you're selling the Arizona iced tea for $3 and Amazon is selling it for the 89 cents, they're losing on the can. They're losing money on it because they're about to expire because Jeff Bezos bought 1 billion cans in 2010. And it's been almost 15 years. So we need to sell them. So they're 89 cents. And you sell them for $3 at the 7-Eleven. I'm sorry, friend from India that's trying to make it in the U.S. I get it. Like, I'm with you. but you're trying to scam me, right? The can says 99 cents, and then you want to charge me 3.29. So either
Mm.
you're wrong or I took too many mushrooms. I don't know. Something is happening that's not correct.
I'm trying to look at my local supermarket, the price.
Okay.
Thankfully, they do have the iced tea. Thank you,
Thank you.
Safeway. But it is 111.
Okay. Okay. I'm
But
cool with
I'm
that.
guessing that's pre-tax,
Okay, but
right?
okay, you're charging instead of 99, 111. That's 12 cents more. You are marking it up 10 cents and 10% pretty much. Now I'll let that go. I'll let that one go.
You would pay.
I will pay it and I wouldn't complain.
Okay.
However, is it the right thing? Is it what Jesus intended? It's not what Jesus intended. What Jesus intended was 99 cents.
Mhm.
Because that's how much the owner put it on the fucking can. So who's getting the extra money? Is it going to fucking UNICEF? So this is the part that bothers me. Now, 111 is okay. A gas station charging you 3.29.
Mm.
That's where I'm like, hey,
Damn.
maybe you
They
should get
also do it in your
deported.
face. They do it right in your face.
Yeah, that's 4.50. What?
So the big gallons in Amazon you can buy for 2.99 one, and then again they can deliver in 2 hours. At my local supermarket, 5.27.
God damn.
The same brand, the same flavor, the same size. God damn it.
Supermarkets be fucking you hard. Would you say these days supermarkets are pegging their customers?
For sure.
Okay.
I was gonna say something kind of funny, but I couldn't find the words. Anyways, yes, they're for sure. They're
Non-consensually pegging their clients.
right, right. Uh, is it better to buy at a place like Costco then?
I mean, I don't know. In Spain, for example, Costco turns out to be more expensive. So what you're getting is maybe better quality on some things, and the luxury. It's more of a luxury of getting different items that are from the U.S. So Costco here is not for people to save money. It's actually for people that have a little bit more money to spend and they want to get luxury items. For you in the
Okay.
U.S., is Costco something that saves you money?
Yes, because of the amount of food and protein that I buy. I mean, we still buy the other stuff, but I like to buy my meats or my fish sometimes at Costco because yeah, they're a little bit cheaper, bigger size, and sometimes it seems like better quality than the local supermarket that the same one that's selling me the 5.27 iced tea. And it has better quality on those products.
You could
So
you could probably get a 12 pack of Arizona iced tea at Costco for a good price.
I'm gonna look it up. But I wanted to ask you, have you been to a Costco in Spain? It's the same mentality of like bulk.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. I mean, obviously, you don't have the same variety on products, and it is true that you don't get the special little sales that sometimes come, where like there's like Contigo glasses or some Levi jeans or some shit that they're because what they do is they buy a lot of shit bulk around the world, and sometimes they buy something so cheap that they just sell it really cheap so that people go to the store and then they end up buying a TV for $5,000. So that's sort of their model. Um, Damn,
But
I'm not saying this will be a thing, but like being sponsored by Costco, but not just Costco, like being sponsored by the Costco cafeteria. That would be a nice little brand partnership.
is it €1 like the stuff over there,
I
the
think it's
hot dog and
one
stuff?
fifty.
Okay, okay, so it's still doable.
Yeah, it's doable and it's still good.
Is it products that Costco over there sells? Do they also have like Spanish stuff, like Spanish brands,
No,
or is it all like
no, it's all
American
American. There are very few things. You know what I saw? I saw like Venezuelan empanadas, empanadas,
empanados?
and those come like in these packages where I think they're done in Spain, maybe. But no, most things are American.
Okay. For example, I've been to a Costco here in San Francisco, and I've been to a Costco in Miami, right? So the stuff that's in it, it's a lot of things. It's very different in the sense of some foods. So we have a bigger Asian community in San Francisco. So some foods at Costco are catered to the Asian community, and like there's a whole section of frozen dumplings and buns and all this stuff, and then candies and I don't know, like fries, like the fry stuff, like chips and stuff. They also have drinks, so it's
Like
in that sense it's catered.
would you say, for example, just for stuff people have, because people sometimes that listen to the podcast might not see what they're seeing, see us in our face. So they're like, hey, can you paint me a picture while I'm running so I can understand what Chef Maurice is saying? So, for example, you go to the Costco in San Francisco, you start going into the TVs, the stereos, and then you see a whole aisle of like karaoke machines, right? 2 aisles, all types of karaoke machines. Damn, that's kind of peculiar. It's interesting. Then you fly to Miami to visit your family over there, right? And then you go to the Costco there, and you see 2 aisles that are just filled with machetes, right? Just weapons, right? Weapons of the street, knives, machetes. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, okay. Okay.
No, there's and I understand it. Like I understand that part.
Okay.
I mean, it's your biggest community in the city, so you might as well just add stuff that's gonna bring them and lure them into the store.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. That kind of sounds like the best version for me. Costco with an Asian hint to it. I love Asian food. So they probably got the best noodles, or like, you're not going to get like your normal supermarket noodles. You're going to get a little bit more essence to it. I love dumplings. I love, baos.
I've been buying a lot of dumplings and stuff at home. I
You
fucking
fry
love
them, boil them. What you do with them?
I do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I do a little bit, except like the deep frying. So I do put it in the pan with some oil, so the bottom fries and then the top it kind of steams.
Okay, so it's like a stir fry.
Right, steam fried. Yeah,
Oh, steam fried. Because also there's another thing called stir fried. But I guess in this case it's
a
steam
stir
fried.
fry is like the
Okay. Yeah.
bunch of.
Okay, so no, I like the Asian part. I think it brings a little flavor, maybe spices, maybe instant noodles.
Oh, the yeah, they have those for sure. What else do they have? Like cookies, chips, and that's fine. They also have like I don't know Mexican stuff, but that's more catering to the Mexican. Like they
Like
have
tortillas.
a certain type of tortillas or crema or whatever or quesos.
Okay, I love that. So what you telling me you have Asian and Mexican mixed in one? I love
But
that.
no, I kind of wish it was a little bit more of the Mexicans.
Okay.
There's plenty.
Okay, nothing
I think
against
there's
the
even-
Asians, but you would want a little bit more Mexican.
Right. Right.
Okay. How about
And
this?
there's a-
You still get you still get the OG Costco things as well, like their little pastries, their
Oh,
little
yeah.
cookies, their little what's it called, the little muffins.
The messy ass croissants. Yeah, I get them.
Messy as croissant. The big ass bucket of pistachio.
Yeah, that was my vice for a little bit. Like buying the big, I think it's like 1 pound pistachios bags, and then just like fucking going to town on them.
Okay.
Costco it's a good place to. I don't know. Is it less expensive? I don't know. It's I think for the amount that I buy, and like I said, the proteins, the meats, the fish, plus they have produce and eggs and milk. So if I go there, I just do the whole supermarket list at once. And
I think what ends up happening is not that. I think it's a good price for bulk, but what happens is you end up buying a lot more things, and so yeah, you end up spending more.
yeah,
Also, they also sell things outside of just food. So they're like, oh, come here, get your supermarket things, But once you're there, you're like, damn, look at this Caterpillar shoes. These shits are actually on good sale. Oh, look at this Contigo glass. Oh, look at this Levi for $20. Man, I should really get it. And then you come out with a fucking drone that
It
wasn't,
happens.
so
Have you bought like clothing at Costco?
yeah, like not just me, but like my family that lives there. Every time they would go to Costco, they're like, "Oh, look what I found! It's like an Adidas trainer or a little jacket for running for like $8." My mom is like, "Oh, I bought it for you," or like Levi pants for $18. Oh, look, I bought them for you. So yeah, and then when I went, I think I got some Contigo. I keep saying they're not sponsoring us, but I got some Contigo glasses like. I might get beef jerky from there if it's on a good price. The big ass Jiffy peanut butter, a
Mm.
lot of toilet paper. I like to clean my ass very well, so I get the good one, the soft one, but that not too soft, right? In like not too firm so that it makes you bleed, but not too soft that it doesn't really pick up the things. Just middle consistency. What else do I like from Costco?
Well, one good thing that they have is that at least the one here, you can fill up your gas tank and it's cheaper.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I think it's like 30 cents cheaper, which it helps. It definitely helps. Here in the city, well, in San Francisco, there's one, but then there's one like in the county outside, which is called like Daly City. And it's like a 20-minute drive. So if we want to go put gas, we'll go to the farther one. And then the one in the city doesn't have
Gas.
for gas, yeah.
Okay. I love Costco. I love their meat. They got some nice cuts of meat.
Have you heard about the chicken? Have you
No,
had the chicken before?
like the
The roasted
roasted.
chicken? Yeah.
I think I might have, but tell me, what's happening?
No, I've every time I go to Costco, there's people waiting for the chicken, and I think it comes out every 10 or 15 minutes, maybe more, but that's what it seems like because everybody starts like going around the rotisserie chicken place, and they start filing up, and then you see the guy taking out the chickens from the ovens and then like putting it in the bags. And it sells. I just bought one maybe last week, and it's nice and moist and delicious. It's
Okay, so
actually pretty
do
good.
you have to make a line, or you just waited a little bit and they were there?
For this one, it was there, but it had already like there were two left, so I took
Okay.
one of the two left. It seems
And
like
and,
people already got
and what and how did you treat this animal at home?
shredded.
Okay, no, tell me. So tell me what you do.
No, what did we do? We shredded it and we did different things with it. Like we put it inside a tortilla, make tacos, or what did we do? The
You can put
like
them
a
inside. You can put them in the pan, get it a little crispy. Put it in an arepa
that
with
too.
with yellow cheese and butter. Is that
Ooh,
something that's okay?
that's something that I should have thought of at the
Okay,
moment,
for the
but
future, a little
for the
reference.
future, yeah, yeah. But yeah, Costco chicken is very good. I used to buy the ones at Publix. They were good too.
Publix. Oh, Publix subs, Public chicken.
We keep referencing all these brands, right? They don't sponsor us, but
Yeah,
the pub subs, Public subs, those
yeah.
are my
I don't think
the
Publix. I
chicken
think Publix is
tenders,
only in South Florida. So maybe in
and
Florida.
and it's in the southeast of the country. Like there's some in Alabama and Georgia
Okay.
that I saw on my recent trip there.
Okay. No, I in this world right now, I saw like a post from some guy that he had bought groceries through his online account, I guess a supermarket, that you can just buy groceries online and they send them to you, and it had the option of like, hey, you want to reorder this that you ordered in the past, and it was like 4 years ago, and the price went from like 121 to like 400 and something. So it was one of
Mm.
these TikTok videos to show how inflation has fucked everything up, or how it has increased prices like double, triple. And when I
Yeah,
see news of people that don't raise the price of a product because they sell so well and they just continue to try to keep that price, I find that to be like like a good thing. Like, and very few brands do that. So It's good when you see one that does.
I wish I would keep that like in baseball stadiums, for example, for beers instead of being $22 like it was last time I went. It could be a nice 7, 8. I would pay for that. Have you ever heard about the in the 70s there was like a 99-cent beer night at one of the baseball games? And they drank the whole beer at the stadium, and then they got rowdy and they went into the field.
Yeah, for sports
Maybe-
events, you might not wanna do it with liquor, but you could do it with food, right?
Okay, like a
uh,
150 hot dog instead of
yeah.
7.79.
Yeah, like a 150 hot dog day.
I think that is more doable than the alcohol. I
Yeah,
think
of course.
there has been places lately that had done hot dogs for $1.
They should.
What do you put in your hot dog if you go to a baseball game?
If I'm at home, I mean, we gotta make sure that we sort of separate the scenarios. I'm from Venezuela. So if I do a Venezuelan style, I'm gonna put a bunch of shit on it
Right,
that you wouldn't, but people wouldn't know.
If you're at the ballpark,
But I'm
you
at the
don't have-
ballpark. I'm at an American fucking ballpark. I'm gonna put what they got there. So hopefully
Okay.
they got a little bit of relish.
Oh,
I
you're
put
a relish person.
I put a
Okay.
little bit of relish. I put mustard, mayo, ketchup, and I think that's what you can get, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think that's it. I'm just a mustard guy
Just
on
mustard?
those hot dogs. On those hot dogs, no ketchup. Definitely no mayo. I'm not a mayo guy.
My favorite sauce is mustard. So if a hot dog just has mustard, I could do with as well. I don't mind.
Okay.
I'll stick it up my esophagus.
Okay.
Okay, so I appreciate it. Like if you have a local place that they still sell the pizza for $8.99, props, to Vincento to keep the price for the homies, for the people around that don't got the money. If you got a new product that you make money with and you're able to sell it, I don't know, for $1, and then for you sell so much that if you keep it at the same price, you might not make the same amount, you make a little bit less. But everyone else will buy more because they're like, damn, I respect that guy. And I like people that do that. I like people that keep their prices low and don't try to fuck up the customer, but actually make you want to come back and buy more. Does that make sense?
Kind of does. Did you know that the Arizona iced tea company has the powder? Like the same iced tea, it's just powder, and then you just mix it with water.
For me, I don't know what you think about this, but anything that you have to use a powder for to mix with water, I feel like it's a shitty version of whatever that is.
Of what? Yeah, yeah. Because you don't know how much water there is.
Yeah, like I want the
What's the ratio?
concentration that they fucking made up in their mind. I don't want to have to do it. Like, especially if my mom was doing it, she would water it down to make it last longer. And then I get a shitty ass iced tea.
Arnold Palmer.
And then you
The
have all
canister.
this. Yeah.
The canister, 20 ounces of powder. $3.99.
Oh, okay. That's probably cheaper. But then who the fuck wants to drink a tea that has all this powder at the bottom of the glass? And then when you
Right.
drink it like that, you realize how much sugar you're drinking. I prefer to do it with an already mixed up
Without-
batch so that I don't
So I don't
feel
have to-
all this sugar. It's going in me. It's fucking me up, but I don't feel bad about it. So I just never liked it. Like this chocolate and milk thing as well that people will mix with the powder. I never liked that.
Yeah. Well, the one that we used to drink as kids in Venezuela,
Toddy.
you know how much powder to put. So
Well, you
I
overdo
like
it.
a lot of powder. Right. Always.
You do
But
seem like
you
a
have to
guy
do
that
it
likes
yourself.
powder.
But then later on, when we started growing up, they started selling like the little packs of toddy already made, and it's not the same because that ratio is not the one that we drink at home.
Yeah, that's true.
And we don't know any better. We always knew the powder, and
Well,
then the drinks
the
came.
thing is that there's also another thing that comes into mind here. When you are selling pre-mixed chocolate drink, you're involving milk. And when you involve milk, you need to put a bunch of, chemicals in it so that it doesn't
Right.
expire. So I do feel that in that sense, for flavor wise, it might be best with the powder with milk because you get the freshest milk. Like that morning, you go to the cows and
Okay.
and then you put the chocolate powder.
Have you ever milked a cow?
No,
No, me neither. That's one of the things I want to do before I die.
I milked a goat.
Seriously?
Yeah, because they like to be milked when they're getting fucked. Okay, so look, there's another thing that I really, really like from back in the day that I feel was a good deal, and I wanted to ask you if you've seen the price go up or was it deal. Little Caesar's Pizza. Can you still get a Little Caesar's Pizza for $5?
I think no. I'm looking it up as we speak, but I don't think so.
In San Francisco, it can be the case.
I think it's more expensive. My internet's slow today, so bear with me.
No, I won't bear with you. Okay? You're in San
Uh,
Francisco. Why don't you have good internet?
well, I don't know. Why are you asking me all these fucking questions, Little Caesars? It's like,
What's your
where the fuck
zip
are you
code?
located?
Yeah.
What's your zip code?
Yo, can you just tell me how much you be charging these days, motherfucker? Here in
Start.
Spain, Little Caesars is like $7, $8.
One pizza.
Yeah.
Just a regular.
Like cheese or pepperoni.
Okay.
Not bad.
No.
It's not horrible.
Uh, no. Why don't they make it easy? All right. So it's 8.99.
Damn. Okay, that's almost double. That's crazy. So that's a company, for example. I mean, I can't really blame them. Like, what are they supposed to do? Make them the dough out of cardboard? It was already the cheapest quality products you could get. I mean, it's just inflation. You can't do anything about it. Like, if the cheese, if the dough, if everything's more expensive, what are you gonna do? You need to raise your prices. So I'm not gonna like complain about Little Caesars because they were already selling it at the lowest point possible. But there are other brands that were making good money on their shit, and they just keep increasing their price, and they have no heart for the little customer. For us, for the unemployed, the man looking for a nice little deal ski.
Mm.
No, there's none of that. You know what's crazy? Like recently, things are so bad and inflation is so rampant that like even like Miami apparently is one of the most expensive places in the US to live. You know this, right?
Yeah.
And then this little area called Brickell, where all the rich, cute people live and Venezuelan ex-military personnel that were paid off by the regime. It's a very expensive place. And I saw this documentary that were talking about people doing OnlyFans, and it was this guy, French guy, very buff, very strong. He does OnlyFans. He's straight. He only likes the vajayjay. But the content that he makes on OnlyFans, where he shows his things and does actions with it, I would assume, is mostly watched by gay men. 99%. So I wanted to ask you, how would you feel about that? You're not gay, but everyone watching your content is jerking off to you and is a man. Is that gay? Or is that just providing for your family?
I mean, whatever you do behind this screen, it's your business. If you want to jerk off to us, that's okay. That's what you do at home.
Right.
So I don't know. What is it that this guy got most of his followers from the gay community,
Yeah.
and he's straight? That's a business.
That's what's up.
That's inflation.
Okay. Hey, bro, you know what? Not doing that and losing against inflation, that would be the gay thing to do. So selling your body to gay men in OnlyFans is a most straight thing you can do because that's
Right.
gonna bring you money and that's gonna bring you power. Okay, I get it. Now the other day I was talking to a friend that I do mountain bike with, and we were talking about like, oh, gay, what is being gay, this and that. Because I was telling him about this, right? Like, what if you're not gay, right? And you do this, but then what if like you start getting requests? Because you have the live chat in OnlyFans, and then somebody's like, hey, bro, I'll give you $1,000 if you stick a marble up your ass. And like you start small, right? Like a small marble. And then little by little, you start going, like, could this be a gateway into gay stuff, right? And then he says, well, I mean, if you're sticking things in your ass, that's not necessarily gay. He says. And then I'm like, wait, no? And he's like, and then we started making out. I was like, what's happening? No, but look. So what do you think about this logic? Regardless of what you like to do in your anus, right? Gay is being attracted to your same sex. So if somebody's not, a guy's not attracted to men, he's attracted to girls, but he still likes his girl to put cucumbers and shit up his ass. Is that gay or is that just kinky?
That sounds in the kinkier side.
Okay, so you would agree with my friend in his thought that wouldn't be gay because you don't like men. Is that what you think? Don't be afraid. I mean, like, this is not like we're not doing a test, an SAT for going to college.
I don't know.
Like, what's your immediate thought? Like, I mean, there's no wrong answer. Like, because to me, it's also like, oh, because in my mind, I was always like, well, I mean, you're sticking things up your ass. I mean, that's pretty gay to me. But then I didn't think of the factor of like, oh, but what if this guy doesn't even like men? Or is this a type of debate that you do when you're already gay and you don't know? That's also a... I guess what I'm trying to say is if I stick a cucumber up my ass,
okay,
is that okay? Or is that gay?
Just as long as it's okay with you.
Okay, as long as you feel comfortable. No, but
you have to consent to this.
It's a funny thing because I didn't think of that before. And when I saw this guy doing OnlyFans, I'm like, can he little by little be influenced into doing more things that are sort of gay?
To attract more of the gay community. Right. I mean, you go where the dough is, right?
I mean, I guess, but... I mean, yes and no. Yes and also no. I mean, I think that sometimes you shouldn't go where the dough is. You should go where the real essence is. Like whatever, like us. Could we do content that's more popular? Not really, because we suck. But is there content that's more spicy for people? Yes. Is it things that we could do so that it's more mainstream? Yes. And it could make more dough? Yes. But do we like it to feel like this underground, not successful at all? Yes, we prefer it this way. So I don't always think you gotta go for the more money. But I do get this guy. He's exploiting a market. He's like, look, these dudes don't got nobody to jerk off to. And I can be that guy. I can be that beacon of light. And at the end of the day, this guy is supporting the LGBT community.
Right.
By releasing all of their tension on a daily basis. So think about that. So if anything, not doing what he does might be gay because then he wouldn't be helping society, and that's gay. Not helping society? That's pretty gay in my books. Damn. Are you uncomfortable? Because that's kind of like what I'm shooting for.
No, I'm seeing how deep you're getting into this.
No pun intended. Well, if my friend is watching that I was having this discussion with, bro, you're gay, okay? But that's cool, my man. That's cool. Getting pegged is part of the discovery. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, that got awkward. Thank you for tuning in, guys. This is Kiko Flo, Kiko Cervantes, Chef Maurice, directly from San Francisco. We're on all platforms. Please leave your reviews. It really helps us. And yeah, don't worry. If you do want to stick things up there, it's not gay. It's completely cool. And it's you, Just make sure you don't rip anything open. Do it safely. A lot of lube.